had a request to show how I do my hair, beginning with it being wet right out of the shower. So that's what I'm gonna do. I washed my hair with the Shampure. Where's my towel? Here it is. The Shampure shampoo, and I used the Philosophy, is it Philosophy? Pureology Smooth conditioner. And that's all I've done so far. This is my towel. I have a waffle towel from Aquas. And it's shaped like this. I've had it for years and years, ever since, I don't know, probably since I first started my first YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to take my Dyson blow dryer. Alright, so I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm just going to start getting some water out of it, out of my hair. Work these bangs forward because I have, if I let them go, I'll have a mess. Okay, and I have the blow all the way up and the heat all the way up. Okay, and now I'm going to take my brush, and this one is a combination of boar bristles and plastic. So the plastic grabs your hair and the boar bristles smooth. My viewer that requested this said her outcome from her hairdo wasn't turning out like mine. And some of the things to consider are using a smoothing don't use a volumizing shampoo, because I think that probably exacerbates frizziness. Cause that way it'll make your hair bigger. When you're blow drying, take your time and be present with what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing. Blow down on your cuticle, not up on your cuticle. See, it's voluminous and straightish. Now I'm going to take my Redken Frizz Dismiss, and it's not even a dime size. Heat it up and run it through my hair, especially down here in the nape of my neck where it's the curliest. All right, now I'm going to take a clip and I'm going to section off the lower half. See how kinky the lower half is? And I'm going to try to show you, see the underneath? I'm going to try to show you what I do underneath there. I have to look in the mirror to be sure I'm directing the air on what I'm trying to smooth out. Okay. Then I feel through my hair and make sure there's no damp spots, because those damp spots will be where, if you got straight hair, those damp spots will be where if you try to curl it, the curl will fall out. If you have curly hair and you're trying to have smooth hairstyle, even if it's a smooth wave, it'll kink there. So be sure that your hair is dry. Alright, so there's my hair blow dried. Now let's begin with the styling. I think it's dry. Yeah, it's dry. I had someone say they bought this curling iron like mine, the Remington, and she called it conical. I think it was a mistype, because I feel like she bought this one, unless of course she didn't use my link and she went off on her own and got a conical one. But this one's elliptical. And she asked me to show from beginning to end how I would style with that, because hers isn't coming out right. And because she said Remington, I'm going to use this one, even though it's elliptical and not conical. If turns out she did in fact get a conical iron, I think I have a wand that maybe one of the interchangeable pieces may be conical. And we'll do that next time. I'm going to put some of this Kenra heat spray on and comb it through. And I'm going to bring this in so you can see what I'm doing. Take the piece of hair, take iron, direct it down. I last time said I liked it faced out like this. Now I like it flat. And there's one. I leave the ends out. Of course it doesn't matter because the iron is flat, so it's not going to curl the whole thing anyway, right? I have mine set on 360. I curl everything to the middle of the back of my head. Everything away from my face. Face it down. Whoops. put any spray on this portion. Take this side. Looks like somebody's getting some new shingles. I have to look so I don't burn my face. Let me get a mirror. There, that should help. So I'm going to take this piece. It's about as wide as the iron is, see? Wrap it around. And I try to hold it for 15 seconds. We'll count and we'll see how long I'll hold it. See how it's kinky at my roots here? I try to get most of that out with the blow dryer. But the rest comes out with the iron. We'll count the next one. I forgot to count. Also, if you don't run your fingers through the curl you just did and you leave it, it's like doing a set. Let it cool. If you know what I'm saying? I touched it. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About that long. So it's probably not 15 seconds since I'm counting too fast, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, blow dry your hair out as smooth as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get it all dry. Section your hair off so you can get the kinks out of the roots and underneath. Make sure it's completely dry so that the moisture doesn't mess up your hairstyle you're trying to create. Either make it go kinky or make it fall out. So like I said, if you miss getting some kinks out of the roots, this will get it. You can go like this. I didn't take a big enough layer down this time. Some odds and end pieces here. Let's get them all. Or you could alternate it, that and that, so you could have different texture through your hair. It's just a matter of taste. I just need to take another layer down. Quit messing with these little pieces. There we go. Next layer. I think I'm just going to do the rest. Okay, so I'm going to take this front piece, bring it straight down, and over direct it like this. Probably not leave it in as long. Take the next piece, do well. That's something else. You have to take your time and section your hair off if you want the look that I'm doing. You know, if you don't have the patience for that and you just want to put some waves in there, then just go for it randomly. But sectioning it off and doing it layer by layer will help you achieve this look. So I kind of bring it to the center of my nose, those front pieces. That'll give you the Bridget Bardot curtain bang thing. If you don't want curtain bangs, then you direct your bangs differently than I did. I'm still curling away from my face, even in the back, till I get to the center mark. Now I'm just checking through for pieces that I missed. I might not want that as straight as it is right there. There. I think I missed this piece. My wand is still set on 360, even though I keep bumping the buttons. I guess you get the technology you pay for. I think this is a real inexpensive piece of equipment. All right, I'm gonna let that cool, and Pat and I bought something new. To add to our coffee enjoyment. It is a bean grinder, and we didn't buy the low end. And so instead of buying a whole new DeLonghi espresso machine, we just bought a new grinder. We have the old, the old grinder but this one you can set it to grind whatever kind of apparatus you're using, a French press, which we have, or just a coffee maker or espresso or whatever. Anyway, if you want to see that demoed, put a say so in the comments. Say, I want to see the coffee bean grinder in action. Okay, now let's finish the hair. I feel like it's cooled enough now. I'm gonna go out some so I can. And there's the look. And if you want some, you can put some hairspray in it if you want. You can tease the crown if you want. So there you go. Thank you for your request. I enjoyed doing this hairdo for you. If you have any more questions regarding anything I did, products, hair tools, let me know in the comments. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night. Ta-ta.